WVU athletes so far have been asked to represent a variety of companies, from contractors who pave roads to fast food chains like McDonald's. WVU's class of 2023 has been ranked #1 in estimated NIL earnings in the Big 12.
Coming up on Mountaineer Playbook, we'll dive into the hometown hero who just won her first Big 12 title. Strap on your goggles. Mountaineer Playbook starts now.
During the third day of competition at the 2023 Big 12 Championships, senior Jacqueline McCutcheon earned the only gold medal for the Mountaineers in the 100 back, finishing with a time of 54.14.
After the break on Mountaineer Playbook, we'll show you what WVU team is in the midst of a hot streak in terms of NCAA appearances. I'm EthanKrauss, and we'll have more on that story after the break.
Swimmer Danny Berlitz's NCAA qualification marks the 6th consecutive championship appearance for the men's WVU swim and dive team, the second longest active streak, just behind the WVU wrestling squad. The season came to an end for both WVU basketball teams this past week, but a group of key seniors are being commended for their contributions. I'm EthanKrauss. We turn now to the pool, where the swim and dive team ended their postseason and where a West Virginia native capped off her Mountaineer career with a Big 12 title.
Take your box.
For many athletes, it's a dream to compete at the collegiate level for your home state. For senior Jacqueline McCutcheon, that dream has become a reality.
It's just really like a huge honor. I have just like an overpower feeling of community and support. Every home meet, I have people from my hometown, from my high school, from my club team come out and support me.
The Morgantown native has spent all 4 years of her college career under head coach Vic Riggs, who says she's taken on the role of a leader during her time on the team.
By the time she was a senior, even last year as a junior, had taken on that leadership role, her work ethic and commitment to her training and her goals.
McCutcheon has had a number of notable accomplishments during her time as a Mountaineer, including a CSCAA qualification, a top 10 program time in the 200 IM, and has been a member of the Big 12 Commissioner's Honor Roll and the Academic All Big 12 First Team. However, her most notable accomplishment came just a few weeks ago at the Big 12 Championships in Austin, Texas.
During the third day of competition at the 2023 Big 12 Championships, senior Jacqueline McCutcheon earned the only gold medal for the Mountaineers in the 100 back, finishing with a time of 54.14.
McCutcheon's victory in the 100 back was her first ever Big 12 title win and helped bring the Mountaineers' total medal count up to 16.
I would say disbelief would be the feeling until my team came over to me and was congratulating me. Then it was just like excitement, and it was that my teammates really made it special for me.
McCutcheon's win in the 100 back means she's qualified for this year's CSCAA meet, solidifying her position as the hometown hero for the WVU women's swim team.
Thanks for sticking with us, and welcome back to Mountaineer Playbook. WVU winter sports concluded this past month, and one team in particular was able to make some noise in NCAA championships.
Right you are, Daniel. The WVU men's swim and dive team was able to end their season on a high note and continued a 6-year-long streak of success, with one swimmer in particular helping to keep that streak going.
Success comes to those who are success conscious, and no better words could describe swimmer Danny Berlitz's most recent season with the WVU men's swim team.
And just feeling like I've accomplished something. I've gotten to where I've been. Like I made the NCAA meet, which is the best meet for swimming college, right? So it felt like all the hard work that I've done for the past year to get back to where I was has finally been paid off, and now I can only move forward from here.
Berlitz transferred to WVU from the University of Michigan following his sophomore year, and has certainly made his mark on the team since becoming a Mountaineer, capping off his most recent season with an NCAA championship appearance.
I mean, obviously Michigan is typically a top 10, top 20 program on the men's and women's side, and he was a part of that for a couple years and competed at the NCAAs for Michigan. So bringing that work ethic and understanding that that meet's incredibly hard to get to.
Berlitz traveled to Minneapolis to compete in his third NCAA championship. While this accomplishment certainly attests to his success as a swimmer, it also solidifies the continued success of the WVU men's swim and dive team.
Swimmer Danny Berlitz's NCAA qualification marks the 6th consecutive championship appearance for the men's WVU swim and dive team, the second longest active streak, just behind the WVU wrestling squad.
Berlitz's NCAA appearance was preceded by teammates David Dixon, who made 5 consecutive appearances from 2018 to 2022, and diver PJ Lenz, who qualified just last year. And although the season has come to an end, Berlitz will look to continue his success next season as a WVU senior.
In July 2021, the NCAA changed rules around payment for student athletes. From commercial endorsements to paid appearances and social media posts, athletes in every sport can now make money off of the use of their name, image, and likeness, while still competing at the collegiate level. I spoke with one current and 2 former WVU athletes about how this change has impacted their careers.
Name, image, and likeness deals are changing the college athletics landscape, and WVU wrestler Killian Cardinal is among the many college athletes that have an NIL deal with collectives such as Country Roads Trust.
Obviously, money is always nice, especially when you're a college athlete. I mean, we don't really have time to go out and get jobs or do internships a lot of the time. Like we're expected to be here during the summer and train.
Cardinal works with Country Roads Trust, an organization that is created to work specifically with WVU athletes.
WVU athletes so far have been asked to represent a variety of companies, from contractors who pave roads to fast food chains like McDonald's. WVU's class of 2023 has been ranked number 1 in estimated NIL earnings in the Big 12.
An NIL deal can range from $1,000 to $10,000, and Jada Lawrence says they're certainly impacting student athletes' lives.
Some people still, even with the full scholarship, couldn't afford college, even like unfortunately. So I feel like it's been, especially for like minority groups, I think it's been so, like NIL has just been so beautiful.
Average projected earnings for a WVU student athlete are around $22,000 over their 4 years in college. And former WVU gymnast turned assistant head coach Zakira Muhammad hopes to continue this trend by educating and helping student athletes as they sign their deals.
With the NIL though, there needs to just be a little bit more educational piece on, managing your money, the financial aspect of it, the taxes that they do have to pay on the deals that they get.
Coach Muhammad believes that educating athletes on their NIL deals will help them in the long run. But it's safe to say NIL deals have the ability to affect student athletes' lives, both as a student and beyond.